Have you fallen victim to a romance scammer or a pig butchering scammer? Here are 5 things that I suggest that you do. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a qualified counsellor of any kind. These are just suggestions based on the experience of people on this channel. You must decide for yourself whether you feel that these suggestions are appropriate for you. If you're finding difficulty deciding, consult a family member, consult your doctor, consult a qualified professional to help you decide which actions are the right ones for you to take. Action number 1. Block them. Block them everywhere that they've communicated with you. Your phone, social media apps, your email, anywhere that they've communicated with you. If you've watched any of my videos where I bait the romance scammers, you might have realised at the end of a lot of them, I just ghost them. That allows them to continue sending you messages. I do that to frustrate them and wind them up, but please don't do that. They will continue trying to communicate with you and trying to draw you back into their scam. They will use emotional blackmail, coercion, threats and bullying. Anything that they think it will take to get you to start communicating with them again. Block them. That's the only way that you can stop communicating with them and stop them communicating with you. It won't be easy. It will take strength of will to do it, but please do it. Remember, it's you that's the victim, not them, however much they try to convince you that it's the other way round. Action number 2. Tell someone, however hard it is, however difficult you think it's going to be, please tell someone. We've all heard of victims who've paid the ultimate price. Please don't let that be you. That's the whole purpose of this video, to help you get through this and come out the other side. It won't be easy, but remember, you can do this. If you have a trusted family member, tell them. You might be surprised at how supportive they are. If they aren't supportive, tell a friend. If you can't tell a friend, tell a colleague. If you can't tell a colleague, find a support organisation to talk to, and I'll leave some links in the description box below. Just please tell someone. Action number 3. Understand and accept that you're going to feel upset, frustrated, embarrassed, disappointed in yourself, frightened, maybe despairing that you can get through this, angry with yourself and the scammer, and alone. These are normal, natural reactions. Remember, you aren't alone. You aren't the first person that this has happened to, and very sadly, you won't be the last. Everyone that's been through this goes through the same range of emotions. And if you find yourself experiencing depression or anxiety, please visit your GP or your doctor. Action number 4. Make sure the scammer can't take any more money from you. How have you paid the scammer? If they took money from you using gift cards, there's no way of getting your money back, but at least you haven't given them any of your personal financial details. If you have given the scammer any of your financial details, your credit card number, your debit card number, your bank account details, then contact your bank immediately. They will be able to help you, and they will be able to advise you to make sure that the scammer can't gain access to your bank account. Did you send money to a money mule? Did the scammer ask you to send money to a third-party bank account that didn't bear their name, often telling you it's the account of their nanny, or a colleague, or their financial advisor? If they did, and you feel it will help bring you peace of mind, you can report this money mule to their bank. I usually do this by finding the bank page on Facebook. I find it's the quickest and easiest way of reporting a money mule. Find the bank page on Facebook. If you don't use Facebook, you might find them on Twitter or Instagram or whichever social media app you do use. Tell the bank you wish to report a money mule and ask them how you should do this. They will usually take action and investigate the account. And if the scammer used you as a money mule, they were sending you money and asking you to send it on to a third party, make sure that the scammer can no longer send you money. That might, of course, involve closing your account and opening a new one, either at the same bank or another bank. But if that's what you need to do, then do it. Being a money mule is illegal. It wasn't your fault, you didn't know what you were doing. But please, don't let it continue. Action number 5. Self-development. Develop your coping strategies and try to understand why you became a victim in the first place. This might help prevent it from happening to you again. It might also help you to help others. And helping others is a coping strategy that many victims will use. Some of them have told their stories on this channel, and all those that have done that have told me how it's helped them to come to terms with what's happened to them, knowing that their stories can help others. If you can understand why it happened to you, then you might be able to help stop it happening to others. It might be because you've previously been in an abusive relationship and are used to giving in to narcissists and bullies. It might be because of an illness. You feel alone and isolated. It might be because you struggle socially and the person that you met online made you feel feminine or masculine. Because remember, romance scams happen to both male and female and across every sexual orientation. Also, try and understand that it's very possible that you became addicted, just as surely as if you were addicted to drugs or alcohol. Victims of these romance scammers become addicted to the rush of endorphins and sex hormones that romance scammers' exchanges set off in them. It's an addiction. It isn't your fault, and it's why you found it so hard to break the connection with the scammer. You allowed yourself to be carried away by the sweet talk, even though possibly alarm bells were ringing in your head. Whatever the reason, understand that you're not alone. You aren't the first person that's fallen for a romance scammer, for whatever reason it was that allowed you to be taken in by them. But use this as a positive experience to help others. You got through it. You're listening to this video. You can help other people do the same. And watch some of the videos on this channel. This will show you the tactics that the romance scammers use. Doubtless, many of the tactics that they used on you. A lot of the videos are told with humour. That isn't because I think that romance scamming is funny. It isn't. Some of the scammers on this channel are very experienced scammers. I don't make fun of those. Some of them are new to the game and have very little idea what they're doing. I use humour as a way to engage viewers and draw them into the videos in the hope that they will watch, listen and learn the tactics that the romance scammers use. So if you're watching this video because you've fallen victim to a romance scammer or any other kind of scammer, know that you can get through this. You truly aren't the first person that this has happened to, and sadly you won't be the last. But you can get through it. Many people have. Watch their stories on this channel and other channels, and know that your experience can be used to help others in the future. I wish you all the best, and I know that you will come out of this a stronger and more positive person.